going on, guys? My name's Lucy and today I'm going to be talking about a club that I was the leader of in primary school. Now this club, it was rather strange. It's sort of, I was obsessed with something that no kids were obsessed with or even really liked at the time. This club was called the Titanic Club. Now this whole obsession started back when I was in primary school, as I've mentioned before, when I picked up a DVD off eBay for about £1.50 of Titanic, starring Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet. Having said I was probably about 7 or 8 at the time, I don't know why I was watching such films. However, what I do know about that film is that it's f***ing amazing. Sorry, my tooth got caught on my piercing. And for those of you who haven't seen this film, I do recommend it, and I sincerely think you are missing out because it's amazing. And anyway, I watched the film and I was like, I was just amazed by the story of Titanic, and things like that sort of interest me, and it's kind of weird, but just the way it was all set out and like the whole storyline, it was just interesting to me. So one day I decided to make this club called the Titanic Club, and for the first couple of days it was just me and my sister in it. I forced her to be in the club, poor thing. And so we were in this club together, the Titanic Club, and I was the leader because, founder of the Titanic Club. And so we would meet on the playground. There was this corner with a bench in, and we would meet up there and we would just talk about the Titanic, and it was pretty weird. However, a few days later, people started showing more interest in the Titanic Club, and I had people asking to join, and I was like, you may join my club if you are prepared to sing the Titanic songs. And so their reaction to that was sort of something along the lines of, Titanic songs? Yeah, I'll join. So by the end of the whole week, we had probably about 6 or 7 people in the Titanic Club, including myself. And so we'll just meet every lunchtime and break time at this place in the playground, and we would just talk about the Titanic. But then the next week, I decided it's time to bring in the Titanic songs. So I remember getting all these sheets of paper and shoving them into the printer before I went to school one day, and I would just print off a picture of the front cover of Titanic, which I'll put right here, if there's space, right there. So I put that on the front cover, and then so it was sort of like a leaflet, and I stapled them together, and on the inside I would have the lyrics to the Celine Dion Titanic. My Heart Will Go On, that's the one. So I had that on the inside, and so I remember printing them off. Oh God, it was sad. My parents were like, oh, we've got 10 minutes until we have to leave for school, and I was like, okay, I've made the Titanic booklets. I made like 12, and I just shoved them in my bag, my little book bag as they used to call it, and just then we went to school, and I remember it was the most beautifulest choir of children I have ever heard in my life. Me and my sister, we took in the paper with the lyrics on and the picture, and we were like, Titanic song, bam, made everyone look at it. So eventually break time came and we all met again once more on the playground. I keep forgetting that word. We all met on the playground and in the corner, and I got there, I was like, you want the song? They were like, yes. So we all stood. It was the most, well, it could have done with some work, let's be honest. It was some 7, 8 and 9-year-olds just singing f***ing My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion on a playground. But, you know, for our level back then it was pretty good, and so the Titanic Club was a major success, in my book anyway. In our primary school, it was sort of, the Titanic Club was sort of the club to be in. Everybody wanted to join, but only few people could because they had to sing the song, so. But, you know, you have your cliques, or however you call those, American or English, like groups of people at schools. You have like, you know, like emos, nerds, the cool kids, the popular kids. Anyway, so the Titanic Club, it was known throughout the school. I thank my past self for creating that club because it was wonderful. But eventually everybody just got bored of the club. I don't think they got bored as such. I just think it was sort of like, you know, after a few days of meeting up at break and lunchtime to sing the same song over and over again, it sort of got a little bit boring. So I don't really know how long the Titanic Club went on for, but it had its day. The Titanic Club will never leave my memory, it will always be there. Alright, so thanks for joining me, guys. That was just a little throwback because I've only done one video before, but I was really having like problems with just thinking up ideas because I just want things to be funny, but not many things are funny. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy. Request any videos, you probably won't. But yeah, so if you like bands and all sorts, I will be talking about those in future videos, and music and all wonderful things of the earth. So yeah, if you could give this video a like and subscribe, that would be amazing. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I will see you next Sunday with a brand new video. So see you later.